Hello all, welcome to the next session of preprocessor directives in C, and this is a files inclusive stuff which we'll be discussing in that. Before getting into that, please kindly subscribe if you did not subscribe. Let's have a quick look at a list of all preprocessor directives in C. So the first one is file inclusion directive, and hash include is the stuff which we need to get into for in this particular presentation. Let's get on to the hash include directive in C syntax. It will have two types. One is with less than and greater than with a file name, or within the quotes, double quotes, file name. Task of the include directive is to include or import any type file. There are two forms of include directive which we just showed you. Form 1, hash include file name within less than and greater than symbol. This statement will search the file in the include directory. Default location of include directory is C:/tc/include. I'm considering the compiler as a turbo C, so this would be the this thing. We are not considering any other stuff like MPLab or CubeSuite or IR embedded workbench. Respective compilers will have their own directory. You need to check with the documentation of it. Here we are going with 3.4 turbo C 3.4. So if that file is present, then hash include statement is replaced by the contents of file. If that file is not present, it will cause a compilation error. So let's see with an example here. So I create a file called test.c with the following code. Okay, so in the first look, you may think above C program contains only 7 lines, but it is not true. If you will see its intermediate file, first two include statements has been replaced by content of file stdio.h and con.io.h respectively. Suppose you have saved above file at C:/tc/bin as test.c file. First compile the test.c, then in command prompt write the following codes. First tc/bin cpp test.c, press enter key, and the same but at the end test.i, press enter key. Then you will get the following intermediate files. It starts shelling all the files just like this. It keeps on shelling like this. There will be a propagation error between my system and this presentation. Please be patient. So you can see like so many things it is shelling. Now defs.h, earlier std.h, now defs.h, and then so let's go in the double X mode. So you can see plenty of files, intermediate files get created in between. Okay, and then it keeps on shelling. Please be patient. Like if there is any propagation error between my system and to this presentation, please kindly bear with that. Come on. This is how it shells for you. Anyways, see. So many lines of code. So be patient. That means that's not just 7 lines or single file. So many files, intermediate files are getting created in between, and then after it would get the extend file. Propagation error, no, thank you. Delay. Actually, I'm running this onto a system, but the propagation onto this presentation is taking time. Please kindly so many and so many intermediate files, isn't it? It just have to be. So test.c2, now it's so far it is stdio.h, and now it's into the conio.h. So it's making use of the functions, it's creating all the functions which were used. So many files. Oh, this goes faster. Check any speed, propagation speed. Thank God, it's coming faster once it is running through it. Now, during the compilation process automatically deletes its intermediate file because size of intermediate file is larger, isn't it? So we can also write absolute path of the file which we want to include by using hash include directive. So in such case, it will search only that path. If it is present, then it will replace the include statement by the content of the file. For example, here I'll write in step 1, write the following C program and save it as myfile.c or any name you want. So tc/bin /raja int x, so max of int a and b with a turn array operator. And step 2, compile myfile.c by the following code, writing the code. So hash include stdio.h myfile.c and this max 20 comma 40 printf percentage t. Now step 4, save the above C code anywhere you want, then compile and execute. The output should be 40, isn't it? So because 40 is the maximum. Okay, or let's see, let's write something like hash include tc bin stdio.h int main printf hello world return 0. Output should be compilation error, unable to open the file stdio.h and conio.h, which we were discussing, right? Hash include form 2 hash include double quotes file name statement will first search the given file, any current working directory, and if it is not present there, then it will search include directory. If it is also not present there, then it will cause a compilation error and unable to open the file. If that file is present, then include statement is replaced by content of the file. Let's see with an example. So with the less than and greater than symbol file name, we encountered the previous problem, but here it will search first current working directory, then include directory. Even if it is not present even there, then only it produces a compilation error, right? So let's go with another example. So if file is present in a current working directory, suppose my current working directory is tc/bin. Okay, so do this. Int a equal to 5, int b equal to 10. So then 2.c hash include stdio.h 1.c. I am including the previous file 1.c and printf a percentage d b equal to percentage d and print a comma b. Okay, return 0. Output should be a equal to 5 and b equal to 10, isn't it? So since it is in the current directory, I'll get this. If it is not present in the current directory, working directory, but it is present in the include directory. Suppose my current working directory is c:/tc/bin. So 1.c, I'll write the same, a b equal to 100, 2.c, and then here printf a percentage d b equal to percentage d. Then this double colon 1 dot c will produce me still the output a equal to 50, b equal to 100, since it is present in the include directory. Suppose if the file present both in current working directory, as the real question comes here, both current directory and working directory and include directory. Suppose I have like this tc/bin 1.c a equal to 5 b equal to 10 and tc/bin 2.c. Now hash include stdio.h in double quotes here and 1.c in double quotes. Okay, printf a and b. So output it still gives a equal to 5 and b equal to 10. See, there is no error. So but the here comes a situation like if file is not present in current working directory as well as include directory. Suppose my current working directory is c/tc.bin. Now the real test comes. Okay, I have double quote 1.c here. I'm trying to print a equal to percentage d, b equal to percentage d, a comma b. Now it will produce me a error saying unable to open 1.c, since it is not present in the both the directories. So this is how the compilation error unable to print the 1.c. If we will write absolute path of the file, then it will search only for that location, not in the current directory, working directory or include directory. For example, a step, write the following C program as myfile.c with the location shown here, and int x max the same function, a greater than b, ternary operator a equal to b. Step 2, come to compile myfile.c, write the following code. Okay, so I have include stdio.h myfile.c, and then I'm trying to take the output of x. Okay, output should be 40. So save the above code, and when you want, then compile and execute the above code. And next case is similarly hash include tc stdio.h. Here it is in a double quotes. So main printf hello world return 0. Here output would be compilation error because unable to open. We don't have that stdio.h, right? stdio.h and con.io.h. Note, turbo c 3.4 compiler, it is not necessary to include stdio.h and con.io.h. You have saved the file with the .c extension. I hope there is no confusion now. It would be a bit prolonged, but the thing is, we have seen cases like when the file is present in both the current working directory, first initially current working directory, and then how the compilation happens. If it is not present in the current working directory and present in include directory, so still that double quotes works. And we have seen a case like where file is present in the both the directories, include as well as current one, still it produces proper output. But if the file is not present both in current working directory as well as include directory, then it gives me a compilation error saying that unable to open that particular file. And if we will write absolute path of the file, then it will search only at the location, not in the current working directory or include directory. That's why we got an error here in the B example, saying that compilation error, unable to open the file stdio.h and con.io.h. Hope you liked the video. Please like the video. If you did not subscribe, please click subscribe, and let's get on to the next video.